Go start. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You guys go ahead.
MGM Grand.
Go ahead.
Yo, L, can you hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead, Umar.
Yeah, man. Fucking Carlos Molina, motherfucking, what's my man? Marcus Maidana talk a whole bunch of bullshit, talking about getting Floyd a rematch. Man, Floyd won that fight, man. How y'all felt about it?
Yeah, I go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
had that shit. I told you. I scored down the fight. Let me finish my statement. Y'all jump in. I scored down the fight. I had that shit 116-112. I had an 8-4 for Floyd. After the 6th round, Floyd turned it up on that nigga, man. I don't know how y'all seen it.
Yeah, but he lost the first 6.
You know, man. Hell no.
Hell no.
The first 6.
Yo, what are you talking about? I had the first round.
Now everyone's got an opinion now. You read him?
Look.
The first 6.
Floyd hater, man. I'm a Floyd too. I'm a fan of Floyd. So this, you know, first motherfucker who hates Floyd.
Damn, man. That's alright, man.
Active.
That's alright. That's what you said, man.
Yo, you talking crazy?
Listen to me real fast.
Yo. Hey, man. Wait a minute. D-Block, you got some stuff going in the background, my man. We're picking up some stack, man.
Can you hear me?
Boy, that's why they.
D-Block, what you got in the background? Yeah, go ahead. D-Block, you got to mute yourself, man.
Hey, listen. Regeneration count for something, right?
Yeah.
For the same reason why I gave Floyd Mayweather the fight over Castillo in the first 5 rounds, Castillo didn't do shit. Floyd let him push him to the ropes for the first 5 to 6 rounds.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but he was counting him. He was counting him.
Hey, Umar, why you? Hey, let the guy talk, man. Hey, we're not arguing about it. Yo, Umar, don't need to. Don't cut in the Umar. Let me finish.
Through the first 6.
Yeah, that's right. That's the way you see it that way. I didn't see it that way, bro. But I hear what you're saying, man. Because to be honest with you, the scorecards on the unofficial, they had it that way. Me personally, I only had it like I only got. Hey, let me hear what them Braves. Let me hear what these guys are gonna say. 1 minute, bro. Let me hear what these guys.
We're going to say this. I'm way up here. I'm not ringside the way you guys are.
Man, that's just crazy.
I'm watching it more dispassionately. I'm not having conversations with you. I thought 8-4 or 9-3 completely fair for Floyd Mayweather. What do you think? Well,
Thank you, bro. 8-4, 9-3 for Floyd easy. Thank you.
Let me hear.
Some of those messy rounds with Maidana on the inside, you could score a different way. I'm going to have a hard time getting to 9-3. Maybe you could get to 8-4, but 9-3 is a little tough for me. But
if you listen to what they're saying, all of them are saying 9-3, 8-4 for Floyd.
Hey, Umar, you let them finish. Let them finish, and then we can talk after.
He's talking over him. It's not me.
That's 10-9, and that's all there is.
Of course. No, Al was being very kind. Was Burt Clements and Dave Money sitting up here with you? Because you can say you were far away from the ring, but they can't. That's the thing, okay? They can't. With you, I say, you know what, Brian, at least you're a mile away from the ring, you didn't see the fight. But then, what's their problem?
He's sharpshooting.
I understand, he is. But he's not the more consistent fighter every round. I had Floyd winning the fight. By a point, but you gotta give Maidana the rounds he's controlling. If Floyd wins a few punch shots or counters, and the 2.5 out of 3 minutes Maidana's got him against the ropes or pushing the action, you gotta give Maidana that round. I don't know. I see clean shots coming out.
Still, he said he has winning the fight.
Let them finish.
For his punching, which is Floyd.
1 minute. Hey, 1 minute, Jermaine. 1 minute, bro. Hey, 1 minute, Jermaine. Let him finish, bro.
But early in the fight, Maidana landed a ton of body punches. So you should get credit for that. Let's not bury the lead either. Early on, I made my first note. My first note is, can he touch him at all? Because we just haven't seen someone touch Floyd Mayweather. And this was thrilling right from the outset.
It was amazing. Everyone was waiting for Floyd Mayweather to be in a fight. Well, he was in a fight tonight, and all I can say, and Al, you brought it up with all due respect, we said there were no losers in the main event. The biggest loser tonight may be Amir Khan, because I know I'm not the only one that wants to see Mayweather versus Maidana 2 as soon as possible.
All right, Paul, do you think this was this close that it's so disputed that they'll go fight again?
He ain't gonna get that bum no rematch.
Let them finish.
Say what you want, my
Hey, come on, man. Y'all go, man. Come on, y'all.
Did enough at least to deserve a rematch, but Amir Khan would beg to differ. I think Amir Khan.
Hey, man, you guys are crazy. I'm gonna mute everyone. I'm gonna mute everyone on the block.
It's not up to me to make the fight. I'll see either Mayweather Khan or Mayweather Maidana. I'll be happy with either one.
Well, look, if it makes business, it makes sense. That's Floyd's mantra. And judging from the crowd here, and look at Marcus Maidana, seen as a victim in some moral victory. The resounding reaction action we see here.
They talking about
Seems
the
like
swing
it
of
would be
this.
good for the marketplace, and Floyd doesn't mind that, Al.
Yeah, and remember, Chino Maidana made an interesting and great connection with all of the Hispanics in America, or all the Hispanic boxing fans. It's not just the Argentines that love him and are chanting for him. He made a real connection with the Hispanic crowd in America.
Ryan, I've never seen anything like this in the year plus that I've done boxing. The ocean of support for Marcos Maidana right behind us. It's amazing.
He's right below us now, coming through, being hugged by fans and swarmed by fans, and you see it right there, the close-up as he leaves, seen as a hero, even in an outstanding effort. Look, he fights with such fortitude and heart. I'll say this, I thought just at the point, and it was almost like the Broner fight, Paulie, where just at the point you thought, okay, you made a good effort, but now the other guy's comfortable, he's going to start to pick you apart. Broner said, oh, no, it ramped up that energy and just started taking rounds back.
Yeah, he doesn't take no for an answer, man.
He doesn't look like a loser.
Yeah, and that's why fans appreciate and love him. He doesn't take no for an answer, and he pushes and fights all night long. And here's why you have to give Maidana a lot of credit. 3 rounds. I think we can all agree there was they were fairly close. So in those middle rounds when Floyd started to lose control in the center,
They all say Floyd won the fight.
Maidana did not give up. He wasn't so
more,
tired he
like,
couldn't be
really, and then I can
competitive in
talk
those
to you.
rounds. And it depends on how you score those rounds.
And look, you have a definite reaction to give credit to the guy you don't expect to win. So now let's turn it around and give respect to championship medal from Floyd Mayweather. Almost like the way Floyd reacted against Shane Mosley when he got rocked. He hung on like a champ. He had to respond like a champ tonight.
Well, I said that at the beginning of this conversation. You have got to give Mayweather credit for getting through that adversity. The cut potentially could go to the scorecards at that point. Maidana had gotten off to a very quick start. He reached deep down and strategically did some great things by keeping things in the center of the ring.
You know, the other part of it we saw on the All Access show before we went on the air was over on Showtime. We said Robert Garcia saying, hey, those overhand rights, what's the last shot that hurt Floyd? It was Sugar Shane Mosley, and it was brief and fleeting in that fight, but that overhand right seemed to
Maidana was throwing a jab and an overhand right the whole fucking fight. That shit wasn't landing.
Mix it up with the bunches and punches and bunches like Maidana did, you know, you can hit him. You know, I think it's just a weird variation Maidana has, the awkwardness. But again, you got to give Floyd credit, like Al said too. I mean, people get tired of Floyd Mayweather winning so easily that they say, oh, we can't judge him as a great because he doesn't go through controversy, he doesn't go through adversity. But honestly, Floyd Mayweather's had a handful of tough fights in his career, and he's shown he can go through adversity. He's just good enough to not go through it that often. So you got to give the guy credit.
Well, you guys pointed out as well that Maidana at certain times, if you're looking ahead to possibly another fight, you can imagine, and he stood there a few times, was able to flash out a hard jab.
Man, what's wrong with you, man?
Maidana could stand right in front of him and jab him.
To Robert Garcia and when we talked about what it would come down to for Marcos Maidana, would be the adjustments, would be what he has learned under Robert Garcia. And while they may have lost on the scorecards tonight, I think this is also a testament to just what Robert Garcia does as a trainer.
It is, and one of the things to take away from this fight, and people have debated over the coming weeks, did we see a slight sign of Floyd Mayweather eroding a bit? Finally, he was 37. It's a very good performance, but not an uneven one.
Also, you have Amir Khan, who would have to also observes Ramadan, Paulie, and so he would not be able to be ready to fight after the 40 days of fasting for a fight in September.
Marcos Maidana would be ready.
Which is what Floyd would choose. So how much would that impact what Floyd Mayweather does next?
That's a good point. Again, it could, Marcos Maidana would definitely say, hey, I'm available. You know, it's an interesting point. You don't know what's going to happen there. I'm curious myself, actually.
Yeah, again, we're here living in the moment. We don't know what your reaction is there sitting at home, and what your reaction there sitting at home is the reaction that Floyd is waiting for. Is what you pay for. Gentlemen, thank you so much. Thanks for watching, everybody. An exciting night here in Las Vegas. We now say goodbye from the MGM Grand Garden Arena.
All right, people, jump in, man. Everyone jump in, bro.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Here's what I think. I think Floyd chose to fight the wrong fight tonight. Even though he won, I think he chose to fight the wrong fight. He should have just fought the way he normally fights, dominate from the outside, and not try and prove anything to the crowd. In doing that, he lost a lot of rounds in the early rounds, man. He gave up ring generalship. He got pushed back to the ropes countless times. He was bullied basically for 6 rounds straight. He was inactive. He was inactive for a large part of those rounds. And like I said, for the same reason I gave him the fight over Castillo, in the first fight where Castillo didn't do shit for 5 to 6 rounds, and then Floyd, and then he threw a barrage of punches. You know, after that, he had already lost those individual rounds. And that's the same reason why I say, at the least, it was a draw. I can't see Floyd winning this fight, though, man. And I'm a Floyd fan, so it's not like I hated on Floyd. I like Floyd. But, you know, I'm happy he got the victory. Fuck it. Get it how you can.
Nah, man. You know what? You're taking... listen, you ain't... Man, it's just one of them things in how you see it. I mean, well, you know, your points you brought up this day, like, man, you're not the only one who saw it that way. Like, a lot of people saw it, man. Like, D-Block, how you see that, man?
Y'all come back to me and walking up this big ass hill.
What you say, D-Block, how you see the fight, man?
My bad, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I can hear you.
In my opinion, I like how Floyd came out with a lot of energy in the beginning rounds. Feel like he's really trying to put on a show.
What energy?
Nah, let him finish.
Go back and check out those first couple rounds. All over the...
Hey, Jermaine, let everyone finish and then we...
That's my whole point. He didn't...
Nah, Jermaine, hey, go ahead, D-Block. What, is that what you saw, D-Block? So how you scored the fight, D-Block?
I had a 116, 112. Of course, the more effective shots were landed. You saw Maidana's head snap back a lot of times. Floyd was doing fine until that cut came in.
Right.
As soon as that cut came in, all of a sudden, hell no, cautious mode. After Ortiz, this nigga head button. So I didn't hate on Floyd for going into that mode for defense, you know, like, listen. And so the next couple of rounds, he kind of took off, but I think it was so that, you know, this thing could heal on his face. And then it looked like he got into it.
Here's the thing, though, man. Here's the thing. I don't think he was active in round 1 and 2. So when the cut happened, and he took those extra 2 rounds off, he was already down 4 rounds. He wasn't active. That's my point. And he didn't show the ring general shit that he normally shows in all of his fights.
No, he didn't.
He allowed himself to get pushed back to the ropes and hit on, whether it was to the body or whether it was looping overhand rights to the top of his head. He was getting beat on, man.
Listen, let me tell you. Listen, I see him getting beat on. Like, I see no one ever hit Floyd that many times in the fight. I see all his fights. Right. I've never seen him hit. He was getting hit awful lot, but in the fight, yeah. Even though he was getting awful, like a lot of the Maidana was hitting the more power punches, but Floyd hit the more accurate punches. They never hurt him. Maidana looked like he just went through a shower, man. He wasn't hurt. Like, he wasn't hurt at all. Like, Floyd was getting hurt. The cut hurt him.
Trying to throw 100 punches around.
Huh?
He was tired from trying to throw 100 punches around.
Yeah, because he trying to keep the damn guy off, man. And Floyd kept going against the ropes and stuff like that. Overhand right. But
look, I give Floyd his
can I jump in on this?
Nah, let me finish it, Umar. I'll be after. The overhand right, what he was doing, like what he did to Adrian Broner, like, it's working. But I give it something. I'm gonna give Floyd credit, man. He got a better chin than Adrian Broner, and he could take some shots. But I'll tell you right now, that shit took some years off him right there. That shit took some years off him, for real. And I mean, and that fight was He didn't
catch Floyd like he caught Adrian Broner. He caught Adrian Broner.
Nah, he did. He did. He caught him clean. He caught Floyd flush, man. He was
catching him more on the top of the head. He wasn't catching him.
But that's even worse. Yeah, but that's even worse, though. That's what I'm saying. He took too much beating. But anyway, Umar, go ahead, Umar.
All your nerve endings is in your chin.
Yeah, but that one's on top of your head could just fucking give you concussions later on, bro. That shit's
that's true.
Yeah, go ahead, Umar. Go ahead, Umar.
Yeah, man, I seen that fight 116, 112 for Floyd, and I honestly, Jermaine said that he thinks Maidana won the first 6 rounds, but I don't see it that way. I seen Floyd the first 3 win 2 out of the 3, and then when he got cut, he took some rounds off, and then maybe give Maidana 3. Then Floyd basically swept the rest of the fight. I gave Maidana 1 round in the rest of the fight. So I mean, Maidana really didn't do much. He was jabbing and throwing that overhand right. That same jab, pause, overhand right he was throwing against fucking Adrian. But he wasn't landing it. Floyd was dipping that shit every time. He was ducking under it. So
Like
I really don't see those devastating punches. And Floyd was stepping back. He kept it in the middle of the ring in later rounds. He was 1-2 in that nigga to death, man. He had uppercuts when he was leaning on the ropes.
One minute.
When he needed to. Let me finish. Tied him up when he needed to. Stepping away, hitting him with check hooks. Tied him up again, hitting him with uppercuts off the ropes. Come on, man. He was in control of that fight the whole way. Like, I don't see how Maidana could say, let me finish. I don't see how Maidana could be out there talking about, I'll give Floyd a rematch. That motherfucker be blessed if Floyd give him a rematch. He lost that fight, 116-112. And I'm not the only person in my house that's seen it that way.
Hey, everyone, Beat, let me hear what Beats just say. Beats, what you saying? What you say, Beats?
Yeah, what up, Beats?
What? For wrestling? You didn't give a man a fight for wrestling.
So who
his work wasn't clean. Tell me what clean was.
What's scorecard, Beats?
The pressure was good. The good pressure. It was good pressure from Maidana.
What's the scorecard?
Floyd won the fight.
What's scorecard,
Floyd
Beats?
won the fight.
What's scorecard?
My scorecard?
Beats, what's your scorecard? I heard you, Uma. What's scorecard, Beats?
I didn't have no scorecard. Floyd won.
That's it, yeah. You agree? See the panel? They had Floyd by like 1 round, they had Floyd by 1 round on all the scorecards. Like you can't.
Yeah, I can't. Yo, is Beats on there? I can't hear Beats.
Yeah, he's here. Yeah, he's here.
I can't hear him. I'm gonna sign out CBK so I can hear him because I can't hear shit.
Everyone saw that differently. Jermaine ain't the only one who saw it that way, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, D-Block, like, that shit's fucking messy.
Hey, listen. I'm sitting there in the first round, like, okay. I said, okay, Floyd coming out, but he wasn't active. He just wasn't active. He was in defensive mode. What it looked like was he was trying to figure him out, counterpunching and doing the whole bit, but it seemed like he was trying to figure him out the first 3 rounds. And while he was trying to figure out Maidana was just coming forward, putting him on the ropes and landing punches. I mean, it's that simple.
Almost 3 hours, so.
And then after he took those 2 rounds off, he took the 2 rounds off after he got cut. He went back to the corner, said he couldn't see, which is understandable. Listen, after round 6, I give Floyd every round. He made the adjustments, and like you said, he check hooked him. He popped him with the straight right hand. He hit him to the body. After the 6th round, Floyd won pretty much every round. That's why I say at least a draw. I saw it as a draw or Floyd losing the fight.
There's no way Floyd lost 6 rounds.
What's that?
Nah, he said he saw Maidana got the first 6 rounds, man. I ain't gonna fucking argue. I was fucking my mouth open over here, man. I see fucking beat. He said he got Floyd one and losing the first 6 rounds, man. Like, me ask BJ. BJ, how you see the fight, bro? BJ. I guess his mics went down, man. Nah, if he saw it that way, man. Look, he ain't.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, BJ.
Yeah, I had Floyd up 2 or 3 rounds. I feel like he swept most of the championship rounds.
He did.
Maidana work was getting sloppy. I think he took.
Yeah, Floyd took the last rounds. It was
the 2nd or the 3rd. I think he took. Don't quote me on this. It was either the 5th or the 6th. He swept the championships. He took most of the middle rounds. Maidana got off early. He lost the late, and they split the middle. I mean, Floyd took the most of the rounds. I mean, it wasn't.
And from what BJ is saying right there, from what BJ is saying, they split the middle because I have Floyd basically losing the first 5 to 6 rounds. You could make an argument for him taking round 5 to round 6, but basically I had him losing the first 5 to 6 rounds for one reason or another, whether it was because he was inactive or because he just let Maidana push him to the ropes and beat on him, or because he took the cut and he took a couple rounds off.
The cut, you see, it must have been a cut. It was a headbutt.
Yeah, it was a headbutt.
Yeah, he said a cut. Yeah, but he said it's a cut. He said it was a cut though. Yeah,
throwing wild punches. He was throwing wild overhand rights. He wasn't landing.
You gotta think about connection. The first round, Maidana was very efficient. It was some rounds where Maidana shook Floyd up and he connected. But it was other rounds where he just got him to the ropes and he missed a lot, and it was just work, but it wasn't connecting. And you got to think about it. Who got hurt in that fight? Who got stunned? Who looked hurt? That was never cool.
Madonna.
I will say this. I will
Madonna
say
looks stunned.
Floyd didn't look hurt. He didn't look hurt the entire time.
Yeah, that dentist drill sounds serious, you know. I was afraid of the dentist, boy.
Go ahead.
He didn't seem hurt the entire fight. Nah. I don't think Floyd was hurt the entire fight.
Yeah, but you understand, Maidana was getting stunned. Maidana was getting hit with the cleaner punches. Even the punches at the end, the punch stats. You know, I count punches when I'm watching the fight, especially like, oh, that landed, that didn't land. Maidana was doing a lot of low blowing, a lot of landing on the elbows, he was putting in a lot of work. If you want to go by work rate, yeah, Maidana threw more punches. But you talk about...
Let's take you off that. That was a good fight.
Oh, yeah, it was a great fight.
That was a good fight, man. Yeah? That was a good fight, man.
I don't think Floyd won that rematch, man. I don't think Floyd won that rematch with him, man. I think Floyd...
Why not?
Because you know what? That took too much out of him, man. Too much out of him.
I think you should give him a rematch. Why not?
I think he needs to retire, man. I think he needs to retire. He's going to lose. He needs to retire.
Why do you think you need to retire, bro?
It took too. I never see him giving a hit so much, man. He got hit too much. He couldn't keep him off. And he couldn't keep him off.
Maidana wasn't landing. He was jabbing, then throwing a fake jab to the body and that overhand right. He wasn't landing.
Umar,
every time.
Umar, it was hurting Floyd. Umar, it was hurting Floyd, bro. Them punches were hurting him, bro. You don't think he was hurting Floyd, man?
Nah, he was.
Yeah, he was, man.
When did he stop? When did he stagger? When did this happen?
No. It's not like you could see it was having an effect, man. You could see it was having an effect.
He was frustrating him. He was frustrating him, but he was never hurt.
Maidana was hurting him. Maidana was hurting him. Floyd was busting a gut trying to keep that guy off, man. Floyd was busting a gut trying to keep him off.
But here's the thing. Listen, real quick. If Floyd gives that dude a rematch, you're not gonna see Floyd come in and fight the same fight.
No.
So what I'm saying is, Floyd chose to fight that way. It's not like Maidana imposed his will on him. Floyd chose to fight that way. If he fights him again, he's just gonna come in and box him from the outside and dominate.
Floyd could have easily just
why didn't he do that? He should have done it the first time, man.
pop shot him.
Yeah, he's gonna pop shot him from the outside for 12 rounds. He did. It seems like that's why, like, when people say Floyd had a close fight with Cotto, Floyd chose to fight like that. And when Floyd chooses to fight like that, these fights get ugly. People land shots on him. But it's because he chooses to make it that type of fight.
I like giving credit to Floyd for just...
He could have fought the dude from the outside the whole fight.
On that performance, what did Floyd call himself? What's he called? TBE? Was it?
TBE. The best ever.
On that performance, what'd you say?
I don't
think so.
Clearly.
I don't think so on that performance, man. One at a time.
Yo, too much talking about.
Yeah, you gotta do one at a time and overlap.
Let me jump in. Every fighter in history, bro, they got a fight like that. That's an ugly fight, but he still won the fight 8 rounds to 4. So listen, Umar, sorry, let me interrupt. Go and look at Ali versus Norton. Ali versus Jimmy Young. Ali versus Carl Mildenberger. Go and look at them fights.
Old Ali. Floyd's not old. Floyd's not old.
He's older than Ali was when Ali was fighting in fights.
He needs to retire. That's what he needs. He needs to retire.
Give him a break. That's the thing.
He needs to retire.
You take like Bradley. Bradley blows anyone out. You know, Bradley has a lot of fucking wars. You know, and he's committed. You can commend other guys on a war, but Floyd needs to retire because he had a war.
He gonna hit too much, man. He gonna hit way too much in that fight. I didn't like it.
He's 37 years old.
He gonna hit too much. Nah, he's too rough. That Marcus Maidana hit him low. Nah, it was uncomfortable, bro. And if he fights Marcus Maidana again, I'm telling you, bro, something might happen, bro. He
Like
lucky.
what? Marcus Maidana is beating up.
He was close to losing on the spot. He was close to what? And none of you, what? Did they all use were comfortable that Floyd was going to win the scorecard? Look at that, it was nipped up.
Yeah, I was.
It was a jury decision, bro. That was fucking close. He never been hit that much in all of his career.
But he chose to fight like that.
He didn't get. I don't know what you see.
I don't know what he chose to fight that way, man. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe he chose to fight that way. I believe that Marcus Maidana put it on him. Was that Sean?
He let him.
He never. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Floyd doesn't choose to get hit like. No, he didn't, man.
Because he was getting attacked. And nothing else.
One at a time. Sean, go ahead, Sean.
I was just saying, of course Floyd landed clear punches. That's what he does. But he's never been forced to fight like he had to fight tonight.
Yeah.
If Maidana had more energy, he would have brought it more. But Floyd was smart. He tried to drain him after 6 rounds and then take advantage. But, I mean, he won by like 17. Come on. It was a close fight. I mean, he landed clean shots. Yes. But, I mean, he was the one forced to fight that way.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, Dan the Man. Go ahead, Dan the Man.
You know, to be honest, after the 6th round, it got choppy, but up until that 6th round, I think Floyd was losing, you know. 2 rounds of
Yo, D-Block, I heard your thoughts, man. What's your thoughts, D? What's your thoughts, D-Block? I heard your thoughts, man.
I was saying, in my opinion, in the early rounds, I saw Floyd very active. I saw Floyd trying to put on a show. I saw a lot of laser hands. We haven't seen that head snap back and come across with that straight hand right since Marquez, really. And that was very impressive. And he was looking for it a lot for that counter punch. That was real nice. The check left hook off the ropes a lot. That's normal for him. He was forced to fight a dirty fight. But I think that he could have just jabbed and stayed outside all night. It's just people are so forced to they want to see something else from Floyd. So there's a lot I think he was thinking about in that fight. You know, he was thinking about the crowd. It looked like he was thinking about that headbutt dealing up.
The baby mother.
He was thinking about trying to still figure out Marcos Maidana if he wants to still, you know, fight the way he's fighting, or if he wants to switch it up. It looked like a lot in his body language tonight, man.
Yeah, he did. He did.
And Marcos was forced to wear 10-ounce gloves.
He wasn't forced to do anything, bro. He didn't have to go in the ring if he didn't want it. He wasn't forced to do anything.
They brought them illegal gloves to the fight.
Yeah. Yo, Errol, can I jump in next?
Go ahead, Umar.
Yo, how about this? We talking about 10-ounce gloves, talking about all this bullshit. How about all them fucking... No, not you, D-Block. How about all these fucking low blows Marcus Maidana threw?
He was.
How about those? Did anybody miss those? Because I seen them. I saw them.
That's Marcus Maidana. You should let Adrian Broner go back in there. That's why you should let Adrian Broner. Who told him to go in there? That's what you get when you fight Marcus Maidana. And he should...
but that's not the point. That's not the point I'm making, Errol. That's not the point I'm making. That's not... Come on, man. That's not even what I'm making. I'm moving to a different point. Floyd clearly won that fight, 8-4. Clearly.
Yeah, I agree.
You can make a case for 7-5, but he won.
Yeah, I would have 7-5, but he won the fight.
Some people are saying, hey, man.
You know the score. My brother-in-law live won the ref. He got it 9 rounds to 3.
Hey, some people seen it differently, man. Jermaine see it differently, man. I ain't gonna argue with Jermaine, man. He got Marcus Maidana winning the fight, man.
Errol, you had 11 to 1.
Huh?
You had it 11 rounds to 1.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I had 11 rounds to run. Floyd, I ain't giving. I Floyd winning all the rounds.
I can't hear him talk.
It wasn't no 11 rounds to 1.
I can't hear him talk. It was talking. I can't hear him. I'm just asking who had 11 rounds to 1.
I did.
Yeah.
Errol.
Yeah.
For who?
So I had Floyd 11 rounds. I had Marcus winning the first round big, and I had Floyd just freaking all the rest of the rounds, man. I swear, man. Fuck that. I ain't giving. Yeah. That shit. I see. Yeah. I was watching. I was like, man. I was counting. Yeah. Marcus was hitting all the power shot, but Floyd was landing the more punches. He was landing more punches each round.
A body shot.
Who?
Dude, wasn't Floyd averaging like 8 punches landed per round through the first quarter?
No. If you look at the punch stats for fucking Showtime, they had Floyd for like 4 straight rounds landing 20+ punches.
Told you. Floyd was out landing in every round, bro.
He was, man. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna be honest, right? Some of you want Floyd to lose so bad, you're seeing things that ain't there. I'm telling you.
What
I ain't going.
It's so delusional for Floyd. You see things that aren't there.
No, but the scorecaster, look, my eyes were telling me he was landing clean punches. If you're telling me you saw Marcus Maidana landing clean punches, you're lying.
Nah, but
you're lying.
Maidana wasn't beating the shit out of Floyd's body.
And Floyd beat the shit out of his body as well.
Later on.
I think, in my opinion, I think Floyd fought that fight because he thought he can drag Maidana deep and try to stop him.
BJ, man, no, seriously, that ain't the case, man. That really ain't the case. Like, Floyd, nah, man, that ain't his game plan.
He told his father, he said he getting tired. He was gonna try to drag him deep.
Nah, man, I ain't going for that. I ain't going for that one, man.
So Floyd go out there and try a couple things.
I know for sure he gave away 5 rounds. I don't know. Round 6, I thought Floyd came out and took round 6. But
oh no! What?
You don't listen, because you don't just score a fight. You don't just score a fight on punches landed.
Don't you? Since when? What are you talking about?
Round by round, round by round.
He's talking about like
that was happening, but I was seeing punches landed and I was seeing punches missing. No, all right, show me who did you have winning? Tell me who you had winning.
You had Floyd winning, bro.
Okay.
No, I had it 6-6.
What? You had it what?
I had it a draw.
And
you had it a draw,
Jermaine,
I none of that bias, yeah?
If it was a draw, I wouldn't.
Why is my bias more so than yours?
Throwing tears out the window.
Because you can't tell me around you was landing clean punches.
Because I was giving Floyd the benefit of the doubt.
Beast, that was an excellent question. Sean, Beast just asked you a question. I want you to answer it. Name me one round where Maidana landed clean punches. One round.
The first round, man. Fucking round 1, man.
Round 1.
Round.
Yeah, but you obviously quit. Round 1, he fucking Malcolm with the fucking.
Round 6.
Clean punches. Clean punches.
Nah.
No, he didn't. Come on, man.
Hey, Jermaine's good, no? Hey, Jermaine's got it that round. Jermaine's got it round 5 and round 6. Jermaine's got it as well. Jermaine said the same thing, Jermaine.
Here's the bottom line.
One minute. Let Jermaine go first. Go ahead, Jermaine. Let me go after you.
Time, bro, because we all gotta get our points in. Ask everybody one at a time,
bro. Yeah,
no,
Jermaine, you go first. Go ahead, Jermaine.
All right, listen. Here's the thing. I just think Floyd chose to fight the wrong fight. That's it. He gave away too many rounds in the beginning.
Yep, I agree.
Everyone is saying where were the clean punches landed? Like, okay, that's not the only way you score a fight. He allowed Marcos Maidana to put him wherever he wanted to put him. He put him on the ropes, he beat him on the body, overhand rights on the top of the head. And I'm a Floyd fan. I'm waiting for Floyd to show some type of control over the fight. And he didn't show it through the first 5 rounds. You listen, he out-punched him. You talk about clean punching. What about the punches that semi-land? Those count for something.
Exactly the same thing I said.
And if you getting outworked, you getting outworked. If somebody's controlling you and pushing you where they want you to go, you're not stepping out in the middle of the ring and taking advantage of the fight where your skills most benefit, you're getting beat. After round 6, Floyd dominated the fight. That's why I say if it was a draw, we'd throw the chair out the window.
All right, Umar.
I was shocked when they had to score Floyd winning. That was my take.
All right, there we go. All right, fuck it, boy. Listen, everyone's got a different opinion, man. Hey, let me hear Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown, what's your take, man?
Yo, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah. I thought Maidana did quite well actually. He landed quite a few shots, but I thought he won rounds 1 to 5.
Right, another guy.
Me too. Well, I think Floyd round 3.
Well, that could have been drawn, but I think it was like rounds 1 to 5 were Maidana's. You know what I mean?
A lot of guys can go on.
And I think from round 6 to the end, Mayweather was able to make the adjustment. He didn't look great doing it, but when he threw that right hand, he landed it at will. From what I saw, you know what I mean.
Wow. Everyone's got it complete. Everyone like fucking no man. Everyone's got completely different on the scorecards, man. Wow. Everyone, but BJ, I disagree that Floyd friggin' wanted to do that, man. I disagree, man. I just like it's just. I don't even know what to say, man. Like shit. I don't know. Is this hurting him? Is this hurting? This performance is gonna hurt his. Is it gonna hurt his thing? If he needs to get a rematch, people gonna demand from a rematch, man. They're gonna demand for a rematch.
Good. Some people doesn't demand a rematch, but in my opinion, he won. And I think the majority of boxing fans would like to see him move on and fight some of the fights that they want to see.
Amir Khan looked good tonight, you know. He looked really good. He fucked up. He fucked up Louis.
I thought I was gonna beat Collazo. I mean, I didn't see Collazo winning. I think a lot of people seen Amir Khan get knocked out and just thought he was a shit fighter, and I disagree totally. I think Amir Khan is an amazing fighter. He gets time.
That fight when
somebody on here was calling him a cafe. I don't know. They was calling him all kind of names. But this is what I said about the fight. This is what I said about the fight with him and Collazo. I said if he boxes and stays on the outside and uses his speed, it's an easy fight, and that's what it was for him. It was an easy fight for him. Like it wasn't even close.
Yeah, he looked good at welterweight, man. He looked pretty good. He looked good. I was impressed with Amir Khan. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
And like I said, at 147, you'll see him much stronger down the in the championship rounds, and he was much stronger.
I'm not sold in it. I'm not sold in it.
I think Louis just looked bad, you know. I don't think good. I think Louis looked bad.
Louis, I don't know what Louis was playing at. When I talked to Louis, I don't know what to say to Louis.
Yeah, Louis couldn't handle them fast ass hands, man. That's what it was.
Yeah, the hands were fucking fast, didn't it? They were like a blur, man.
Fast fuck, man.
Yeah, the hands were fast, man. They were really fast.
His hands is fast.
And you know what? Virgil's got him doing. Virgil's got him with his gloves up, so Louis couldn't land no target. There was no chin. There was no chin. He didn't let him give enough, and he kept spinning him.
But you know what Amir Khan's downfall is? You know what Amir Khan's downfall is?
What?
He only got 2 punches.
Oh,
he only got 2 punches.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Hey, he threw them same 2 punches the entire fight.
Yeah, because he didn't need to do no more.
No. But I'm saying when Virgil Hunter was telling him throw the hook, the hook would have took him out. All he had to do was put the left hand and the right hook together, and
he did take him out. That's what he was doing. Now Louis got fucking fucked up, man. I didn't even know Louis got fucked up, man.
Saying, he was that fight was supposed to be a stoppage. The way it was going,
yeah,
and he chose to box him. But I'm just saying,
no, it's not easy to knock out. It's just not easy to stop.
Amir Khan's downfall is he's a 2-punch fighter. Regardless of his hand speed, he's a 2-punch fighter.
Yeah, Louis,
he got a weak left.
No, it's not easy to stop Collazo, you know. It's not easy to do that.
Louis looked older.
He's done very well to get the result he's done. He's done very well to get the result he's done.
He was in this fight.
What's that, Jermaine?
I said if Collazo was going to get stopped, it was in this fight. Yeah. He should have got stopped.
You got caught in around there. You got to be crafty, you know what I mean? The second knockdown, he wasn't even looking. Look, Khan done very well. He done very well to get the result.
On that result,
if he listens to Virgil in the later round,
how is he going to stop? How's he going to stop Louis? Louis is coming for like a man possessed, bro. How's he going to stop it? You had to box cautiously. He had to box cautiously. That's why.
Hey, we're going backwards and forwards. Hey, listen.
What I'm saying, he had to box cautiously.
Hey, on that performance, does he get a shot with? Did he get a shot with Floyd? On that performance, did he get a shot with Floyd? I didn't want to jump on that.
No.
I'll jump on that in a minute. I was going to say, he had to box cautiously. The guy was just coming forward with his hands down like a man possessed, like he was on crack. What are you going to do? Start brawling with him? So yeah, he only used a limited amount of punches. He done very well to get the result he did. That's one of his best career performances.
I understand what you're saying. But here's my point. If you're going to throw 2 punches, right? Mix it up.
Yeah.
Mix it up and get knocked out. He done well enough landing what he landed.
Alright, you got. Hey, we going around in circles, man. Hey, Charlie, bro. Hey, we going around in circles, man. Look, Charlie.
Hey, what fight y'all talking about right now?
No, we're asking them about
Collazo.
Yeah, but we say.
Yeah, let me jump in there.
Yeah, well, let me ask. This is the question, Umar. This is the question. Does Amir Khan deserve a shot at Floyd?
I can't hear you. Somebody's talking.
Does Amir Khan? No. Hey, we gonna go around in circles. You and B gonna go around in circles though. You could have stacked.
Let me jump in, bro. I'll bring some new blood to it because I don't even know what the hell's going on.
Hey, BJ, man.
Yeah, I want to get in this too.
BJ, you got some static right there. Hey, listen.
I just want to make my point, then y'all can go.
All right, go ahead, Jermaine. Sorry, go ahead.
Here's the thing. I'm not saying mix it up like go in and brawl with him. I'm saying mix up the 2 punches you throwing. Instead of throwing a left and the straight right, mix up the left in a hook. Or mix up the left and a hook to the body. Or go with a right hook first, or a left hook first and then a right hook to the body. He wasn't throwing hooks. All he was throwing was straight punches. And I'm saying that's
all he knows how to throw.
Okay.
That's all he knows how to do. That's how I can't fight.
That's why you don't need to fight Mayweather.
All right. Let me ask you, so on the performance again, yeah? On the performance of Amir Khan, does that give him a shot at Floyd? In my opinion, yes. I give it. And anyone else jump in? Go ahead.
Yeah,
All right, wait. Let Umar go first. I'm going to go down the line, yeah? Umar, go first.
Listen, man. Louis fought crazy. He put his hands down at his waist and he wasn't jabbing to get in. He was doing a whole bunch of shit that I didn't like, to be honest. But I think Louis might have got old overnight and he ain't having no more possible. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Amir Khan ain't ready for Floyd. He don't need to be fighting Floyd. That's a joke, dog. He throws the same combination in like multiple groups. Like, I don't know how to voice that, but he throws a 1, 2, 3 like 9 times, if that makes sense. He just keeps throwing it over and over and over and over. Same 3 punches, but he just, he triples it up. That's why he timed him. That's why anybody with power is going to time him. You don't need to be doing that. Man, Floyd fucking knocked him out. You put him in the ring with Maidana? Shit. This Maidana?
Make sure so you can get through it, man.
Hey, sure. Hey, I'm done, Beast. Go ahead. Jump on that, Beast.
Hey, let me go down the line. Yeah. Hey, BJ, go ahead.
All right, this is my opinion of the whole Khan situation. I think too many people are feeding into that you can knock Khan out. They're looking at the knockouts and thinking like, shit, I can do that. So their game plan is just totally fucked up, right? The only reason Garcia knocked Khan out because Khan got fucking greedy. He was throwing them long-ass combinations, and Garcia was throwing that same hook, and he finally caught his ass with him. Do I think he deserved a fight with Floyd? Fuck no. And plus, they're not going to fight in September because Khan is not going to fight him in September. So they have to fight next year, and Khan is going to have to do something else in between now and next year, in my opinion, to deserve a fight with Floyd. He's going to have to knock off a Porter or Thurman or someone else, in my opinion.
All right.
Yeah, let him fight Porter.
Hey, wait, 1 minute. I'm coming down. Charlie Brown, go ahead.
Yeah, man. I don't think he should get a shot at Mayweather this year anyway, not in his next fight. I don't think he should get a shot at Mayweather ever, to tell you the truth.
Oh,
but maybe in the very, very far future, if he needs about two more fights at the top to be able to, stand with Mayweather. I think he should fight Kell Brook.
Okay.
Me too.
All right. Cool. Moving down. Dan the Man, go ahead. Yeah, you gonna miss it. Dan the Man. Go ahead, Dan. Let's go, Dan the Man. All right, go ahead, Beats. It's you, man. Go ahead.
Look, man. Kevin Kelly said you don't prepare for a fight, you prepare for the style, right? Is that what he said, Earl?
Yes, right. He said. That's
right?
What he said.
See, you're saying he used free punches. That's the free punches him and Virgil knew would work to win the fight, and he won by unanimous decision. Let me tell you this, right? I didn't think I'd ever say it. Floyd doesn't need to fight Amir Khan right now. He doesn't need to fight with his legs and his big self and fast. He doesn't need to fight him now because Floyd is going to have to initiate the attacks to fight him. He doesn't need to fight Amir Khan now. I'm just coming out and saying it right now. He's going to get life or death with Amir Khan.
What do you mean life? It's going to be a hard fight?
Yeah. Of course it's going to be a hard fight, man.
What the fuck? You serious?
That's why I got him.
Well, I'm coming to you. Let's do Jermaine. Go ahead, Jermaine.
That's why I don't like Floyd. This is why I don't like Floyd fighting these type of fights where he chooses to come, stand in the pocket, or just, brawl instead of doing what he does best. Because the minute he chooses to do that, people start saying, you know, this fight will be hard for him. This fight will be hard for him. If Mayweather chose to fight Khan, he would destroy Khan. He would figure him out. He would figure him out within 3 rounds. You know, from this point forward, I don't even think Floyd cares anymore about, you know, trying to get the fans what they want to see. I think he's just gonna do what he does normally from here on out. I mean, that's just my personal take on it. And the fact that Khan showed no adjustments throughout that fight, like in order to get Collazo out of there, he needed to do something different than the punches he was throwing. And I'm not saying get in there and just brawl it out with him, but I'm saying within the 3-punch combination that you're throwing, mix it up. Show you got something different to your arsenal. It's not a matter of these are the only 3 punches that are landing, so that's what I'm gonna do. But if you choose to do something different, you'll surprise him, you'll catch him off guard, and you'll get him out of there. And that's what Virgil Hunter was telling him to do in the later rounds, and he wasn't doing it. So to me, I don't think he has enough in his tool shed to even give Floyd a good match.
Okay, cool. Sean Newton.
Before Maidana beat Broner, nobody would have given him any piece of the pie. And now after he goes in there and he fights a good fight, now a rematch is being discussed. Khan brings a style that Floyd hasn't fought for how long? I mean, the last guy similar to him is Judah, but I mean, even that's not exactly the same. A fast guy with straight punches that's going to move, where Floyd's going to need to be more aggressive. So, I mean, Khan is going to give him a tough fight. That's why we've been asking him to fight more of a boxer and not just a guy who's in front of him.
Those straight punches are going off his shoulder all day long, man.
That don't matter if he's not landing.
It does matter. No, I'm saying, when he's throwing them straight punches, Floyd will walk him down behind his shoulder because he throws textbook straight punches. So his punches aren't. He's just gonna put his chin behind his shoulder, and he's gonna walk him down and counter him off the straight punches. Maidana,
which is the last guy who fought similar?
See,
that doesn't matter. That's what
it does matter.
Look, here's where you're making a mistake. Floyd might know what to do. He does know how to beat Amir Khan, but at this stage here, right, where he's staying on the ropes because he has no other option, right? He might know what to do, but if Khan is throwing fast, straight punches, they don't have to all be landed. All he has to do is keep the distance and keep a good volume, and he's going to give the dude problems.
No, I'm saying points don't get accumulated off the shoulder.
Hey, let's
he's not going to deflect all of them off the shoulder, bro.
Hey, Jermaine and Beach. Hey,
straight punches.
Hey, you two. Hey, Jermaine and Beach. Hey, let Sean finish what you were saying, because you guys, you did jump into. Go on, Sean, finish what you were saying.
Sorry, Sean, sorry.
I was just saying, of course he deserves a fight. I mean, whatever one works out, whether it's a Maidana rematch, him getting a fight, you know, I mean, at this point, do Porter and Thurman deserve a fight? Yeah, but I mean, it's whoever Floyd picks, and the styles make fights, so it depends on what he thinks is going to be the easier fight for him to pick. Fighting Maidana, who he just fought, will probably be the easier pick. Chasing after Khan for 12 rounds will be the harder one.
Fuck that, man. Maidana was a fucking beast, man. Not getting back in there.
He's a beast. He's a beast.
Nah, fuck that. Getting back in with that.
You think Khan will be harder
all the fights are hard right now.
Look. It won't be as physically hard. I'm talking about just getting the W.
It's long, man. Like, fucking fighting Maidana's long. Leave that alone. D-block.
Listen, Maidana came into that fight at 165, 160.
Yeah,
165. He wasn't blown up like Canelo. He was a solid 165.
Canelo.
So that was a tough fight for Floyd.
Yeah.
Given the way he fought the fight.
Look, man.
If you're gonna tell me Amir Khan's gonna outbox Floyd? Come on, man.
Nah, but you see, hey, listen, bro. He's got fast hands, you know. Like, he's got. I'm not gonna say that, yeah. He's
very fast hands.
His hands are fucking a blur. Like, there was some punches. I didn't even. All I see is Collazo's head getting popped back. I didn't see the punch.
Listen, he could throw the punches as fast as he wants to. They're straight punches. Floyd tucks his chin behind his shoulder. Those punches. That's what the Philly shell is meant for. That's why Maidana presented so much of a problem.
You know that Philly shell, Maidana was.
Those looping shots go over the shoulder.
Yeah,
if you throw straight shots, they deflect off the shoulder, and Floyd counters easily while coming forward.
Nah, bro.
Hey, D-Block, jump in, man. D-Block. Oh, man, I'm going to go back around again. I'll let you and Jermaine and Beach. Go ahead.
Want me to get in?
Yeah, go ahead, D-Block.
I was muted before.
Go ahead.
D-Block. Who just said that? Was that Dan the Man?
Yeah, man.
Alright, go ahead, Dan the Man.
Yeah, to be honest, it's a hard fight. Like, sorry to use a cliche, but styles make fights. And Amir Khan's got a style that can bother Floyd. I'm not saying he can beat him or beat him up, but it will be a hard fight. And I think he'll have to work to get that W.
He can't just defend. He can't. Floyd can't just do defense and win that fight.
Exactly.
He's gonna have to step to him. He's taller than him. He's gonna have to step to him.
Did you see what Floyd did to Diego Corrales?
That was years back, bro. I had a six-pack when that fight. I had a six-pack when that fight was
Years back, man. Can we look what the Floyd I saw now is an old guy, man. Like, he don't look, fuck Madonna. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I love Floyd, yeah. I don't want to see him go in there.
I can tell you right now, all of the wrestling that Maidana did with Floyd Mayweather, that played a part in his energy. Amir Khan ain't gonna fight that fight. He's gonna box. So the thing is, Amir Khan's not going to outbox Floyd Mayweather. It's not even going to be close.
It will be close. Can I say something else though?
You can. Go ahead.
Khan don't deserve that fight. What's he done at 147 to get a shot at Floyd?
Louis Collazo was the former champion. The big win beating Louis Collazo's former world champion, man.
Yeah, all right, he beat him, but what else?
I tell you what he did. He beat Louis Collazo, and he was a former champ at 140.
Fucking beat him.
Your past resume at the lower weight, that counts.
Yeah,
it does. Resume to get
resume count.
And Collazo,
you don't need another fight. You don't need to another fight against like Thurman or.
No, man. Get the fight now. He can take it now. If he can get the fight, he can take it. Yeah.
He beat the crap out of Louis. Louis never been beat like that before.
Yeah.
Personally, I think he needs one more fight. He needs one more fight.
No, he doesn't. You know what? Let me tell you something. Yeah, Amir Khan and Adrian Broner, they could set out cards themselves. The fact they was on Floyd undercard, they were trying to make position. Talking about undercards, Broner. Let's switch it up to Broner. And I'm gonna go around the thing on Broner. I want to see what everyone's take is on Broner. So first, let me just start with Beats. Beats, what's your take on him, man?
Wasn't impressed.
Why not?
He's regressing.
Yeah? Is that as much you're going to say? Because I know you might want to say something else.
No, he's just regressing. Like, it didn't look good to me. I think if that guy had
power.
I don't really do ifs in boxing. You know what I mean? He won the fight, but he just didn't look that good.
That was my point. My point was with Adrian Broner, if he doesn't add anything to his arsenal, then he's more hyped than he is anything else, man. And I think he should drop back down to lightweight and stick it there and dominate that division. Because if he tries, all it takes is for him to fight. All it takes is for him to fight a good fighter at 140. Like Danny Garcia puts Adrian Broner away. Seriously.
Crawford kicks Broner's ass at 135.
Who?
I think a lot of people beat Crawford right now.
One at a time. Jermaine was still talking, and I'm gonna calm down.
I'm just saying, I'm not impressed with Broner. I'm not impressed with his footwork. I'm not impressed with. I just think he's a flat-footed fighter, and it just takes the right type of fighter to expose him.
Okay. All right. Let me go. Sean Newton. Go ahead, Sean.
And he didn't look impressive in this fight at all.
No. Go ahead, Sean.
Oh, I thought he, like everybody else, I thought he looked, he didn't look like he upped his game. He didn't look like he made any changes. He fought the same way, and he spends too much time parading around and not enough time throwing punches.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Charlie, go ahead, Dan the Man.
I just think he's coming off a loss, remember? A bad loss. But, I mean, I just don't think he's all that when it comes to it. He's not got enough variety to mix up with the top boys at 140. You should go back down.
Yeah, he needs to drop back down to 135.
Yeah.
Crawford will beat him at 135.
Well, shit, that's his best bet, man. I'm saying he gonna run into more people who give him problems at 140 and 147 than he gonna run into at 135. If there's one person, at 135 that's gonna give him problems, then that's okay. Because if he continues to fight at 140, He gonna run into a bunch of people that give him problems.
Crawford is the best fighter from 135 to 140.
Opinion, but
okay, you got no arguments from me here.
No, he's not the best. No, he's not the best. He might have the most potential, but he's not the best. No, he's not the best.
Who's the best?
No one is. No one is.
Oh.
No one
I'm saying he's a better. My point is, Adrian Broner is a better fighter at 135 than he is at 140 or 146.
Hey, let me move down because you guys are a tick. Go ahead, BJ.
All right, this is my feel on Broner. I hate to say this is my feel on a lot of fighters. I call them finesse fighters, so to speak. So, like, you take the Devin Alexander, the Broner, and all the rest of these guys. Right. They fight to a rhythm to where they throw a few punches, then they pause. Then they throw a few punches, then they pause. And that shit's not going to work against, like, the flat-footed, come-forward fighters. They're going to tend to do a lot better against boxers. So I think Broner would do a lot better because I heard he's up there with Hank Lundy and Hammer Hank Lundy and doing great against boxers because boxers fighting that similar rhythm. I'm going to hit you a few times, take a rest, get into my defensive mode. With that being said, I think Broner look like shit and he needs to stay away from Mexican fighters. His best bet is to fight other boxers to where he can take that break, he can afford to take that break. Because you take the guys like Timothy Bradley, Rashawn Porters, and most of all of Mexico, those come forward fighters, they don't give a fuck that you're not ready to punch. They don't respect that rhythm. You know, the Wire call it running lights. So when you take your few punches and you pause, they're on your ass. And that's the issue with Broner is that he doesn't use his legs when he's not moving his hands. And I don't see him having a long career at all.
Well said.
That's my point.
All right. I'm gonna go. I may ask two more people, then I'm gonna get my pick. D Block, you gonna jump in, D Block, or what are you doing over there? All right. Guess D Block in. Umar. All right. I'm gonna do my taking it. I feel he needs to go down to 135. All right, Umar. Go ahead, Umar.
You talking about Asian football, right?
Yeah. Go ahead. What's your take on them?
Like shit, man. He didn't look good at all. That little 5'2" Mexican was doing way too much work, in my opinion. I think he needs to drop down to 135 if he could possibly make it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's all I gotta say about Adrian Broner.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah, he needed to take a step back.
All right, let me do my take on it. I just felt like you see him, his unprofessionalism is caught up with him, and you be honest with you might have seen the best of him. I mean, you go up to 140, and you know what? You see Maidana now. From what I think of Maidana, he's actually better than what most people think. That motherfucker comes to fight, and you can see he took a lot out of Adrian Broner by knocking him and beating him up. Him going down to 140. You fully thought he had power, but what it is that his power hasn't translated at 140 because if it did, but you can't really say that then because no one's actually knocked out.
You can't say that.
No, let me see what I'm saying. Let me finish what I'm saying, bro. Because no one's actually knocked out Molina, like so. It's hard to say that, but when he was hitting Molina, because Molina's he's a high level fighter, right? He's a high level fighter. It's just that he really Molina should be a lightweight, but he's obviously fighting at 140. But Adrian Broner, the way he fights, he's a fucking power fighter, man. He likes to stand there flat-footed and believe in his power. But he isn't there at 140. It's there at 130. It's there at 135, yeah, and that's where he is. But his unprofessionalism, right? He'll get killed at 130, 140. I swear down, bro. Exactly. All them guys in there, Provotnikov and all them motherfuckers. They all. I think him and what's his name again? Him and who's the guy? I think Jesse Vargas would be a good fight, yeah, right. But he's not the spectacular guy that we saw at 135. But even if he goes down to 135, will he even be spectacular down there? I think he might have seen the better days of that guy when he was punching, yeah. In before, I never heard him go yeah. Like I was like, why are you doing that? He never used to do that. He never used to do that before. It's like, and then he was humping on. Then he tried to hump on Molina from behind. And you know what? Like I think.
Hey, did he do it? Hey, sorry to cut you. Did he do it again this fight?
Yeah, he done it again. He tried to. Yeah, he tried to. The referee goes cut out. Yeah, he tried to do it again. Like he's a fucking.
Hey, maybe that's a symbol that he like booty.
Yeah, I know he like booty. Hey,
I don't give a fuck. Hey, I don't give a fuck about anything, man. I don't give a fuck we fighting or whatever, man. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna grab a motherfucker by his waist and pump him in his ass.
I told me and Beast talked about
some real shit.
Yeah, he done that. I told you.
Real shit.
Yeah, I know it's some homosexual shit. And the thing is, you know what? Like you look at him now, people just look at him. He's just a joke. he's a joke, man. Like it's hard. Like I had the guy so high, I had the guy fucking up there, and I look at him now. He looks like a joke, man. He's like all his skills are eroded, kind of thing. His timing was off. He just looked bad, man. Like you know what? It was horrible to see.
Molly or something.
Yeah, it looked. You know what? He actually.
Coming off a loss though, it might just be it's a confidence thing. He's coming off a loss.
Yeah. You're right.
Hey, Love look good though, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go into that. I was just gonna go into that one, but I wasn't impressed, man. I wasn't impressed, and to be honest with you, yeah, he needs to. If anything, I don't know what he needs to do because I don't know what he needs a whole makeover. But that fucking lost. And where did he get that? Nothing. Where did he get that no contest from? Where did that pop up from? Where did that pop up from on his record? All his record was undefeated just the other day, and now he's got a no contest and he's got one loss. So I don't know what the fuck that came from.
I thought the same thing, I was thinking the same thing. They didn't mention it when he was undefeated.
Yeah, and also he's got a no contest as well. All right, let's move on. We're gonna go down the line. We start with Umar first, man. JD on Love, go on, Umar. All right, and we'll move on then. BJ.
He's on mute.
Yeah, I know. I thought.
No, we can come back to him.
Hey, BJ, go ahead.
I think Jay Leon Love looked good after the knockdown.
Yeah.
I never was big on Jay Leon Love. I wasn't sold on him at all. I still don't think he's gonna do big things at 168, but he looked pretty good after the knockdown, man. He looked a lot better than I thought he would. I still think he's like a B-class fighter. I don't think he's a world beater or anything, but he looked pretty good after the knockdown. He came in there. He threw some, he threw some combinations. He showed some confidence. He showed some foot movement, some timing. I liked it after the knockdown, but leading up to the knockdown, kind of looked like shit.
Cool. All right, Charlie Brown.
What was the question again? Sorry.
JD on Love performance against what's his name? Marco Perevic.
Oh yeah, he worked the jab really well. I thought he was in very, very good condition. He showed character to get up from the knockdown. But I agree with the guy that just said he's sort of at the B level. I don't think he's an elite fighter.
Gotta take a break.
I'm not sure if he's natural because wasn't he done for drugs or something like that?
Yeah, he was. I talked to him about that shit, man. He's in some cannabis and shit, and then they done him for some shit. But
okay.
They done it. He wasn't supposed to be smoking that and that. But and also his brother in the Rosado fight. When I talked to him, his brother got shot the day before, and when I talked to him, he didn't give a shit about that fight. But I'm just that's some background information. Some of you guys didn't know. I'm just letting you know. Go ahead.
Okay, no, that makes sense now. Everything makes kind of sense. Now.
Yeah, and Rosado was on Twitter calling him names, so that's why he started. He was saying some shit on Twitter, and that's why he addressed it when he saw him face to face. But
Okay, so he wasn't done for steroids, right?
No, it wasn't.
Direct. He got done for direct.
He's bunning weed.
Direct. He got done for
lose weight.
Yo, losing weight. He didn't do. When I talked to him, he didn't say that though.
No, he got done for direct. That's what he got done for.
Alright, fair enough. Then I ain't gonna get into that one. Fuck it. Alright, fair enough then. Alright, go ahead, Charlie Brown. You finished your point or?
Yeah, about Jay Leon. Yeah. Like I said, he's a B-class fighter, but he worked the jab really well. He showed character to get up off the floor. I think he's got a future, but I don't know. I don't think he can take on Quillin or Golovkin or.
He's not in that division. He's a super.
He's moved up now. He's super.
Yeah,
that was at super middleweight.
Yeah.
Go back down, isn't it?
Well, I suppose it's wide. It's wide open still.
He's got. Well, we're gonna move on to the after. Okay, let's go. Dan the man going.
I just think he should be back down there, man. That guy looked huge for him.
Yeah, fucking did.
He did do well. He did after he came back from the knockdown. He did well. So I got to give him props for that.
Okay, all right, Beats, go ahead.
You don't need to move back down anywhere. Yeah. This was he moved straight up into a higher division. The guy's 6'1", a big Ross super middleweight Mexican guy who was trying to knock him out. Right, he came of age this fight. He came of age.
I'll give him props.
One sec. Right, he got hit with them big punches, got floored. He got back off the floor. I thought the fight was finished, and he finished in style. So he can go on and become a significant player at 168, 100%. Yeah, that's what boxing's all about: is improving from your loss. He's doing that.
Yeah. All right, Jermaine, go ahead, Jermaine. Thanks, Beats. Jermaine. Guess he must be doing something. Sean Newton.
I thought he was fast and sharp, looked good. And I think that he'll be able to move up to 168 as long as they're careful with the fights they choose for him. Because I think if he fights somebody like Stevenson or Kovalev, he's going to get KO'd.
Me too.
Stevenson or Kovalev?
That's light heavyweight.
That's light heavyweight, man. He's at 168.
He's 168.
No. But Stevenson was just fighting at 168 not that long ago. But yeah, I mean, even if he fought a guy like Froch.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah,
he could take on Miguel though.
I want to get to that.
Yeah, that would be a good fight.
I don't know. I don't know. You lot know the ramifications of that fight. D Block, go ahead. D Block's ain't there, and Umar's not there either. All right, let me weigh in that. That fight, yeah, will put him in position, yeah, to fight probably the winner of the girl and the other guy.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, go ahead, then, Umar, man. Go ahead. We're talking about Jaden Love.
What fight are we talking about now?
Do we think Jaden Love's performance, man?
Oh, Jalen Love versus Perry Bond?
Yeah, the performance.
Listen, dog. Listen, I picked Perry Bond to beat the shit out of Jalen Love, but he showed me a couple different wrinkles with his jab, working out a jab and shit like that. But at 68, he ain't got a lifeline there, dog. He ain't beating Froch. Like I told you earlier, I don't even think he beat George Groves. And I told you earlier, even though you said he think he would, I don't think he beat Sakio Bika. Sakio Bika be elbowing that nigga, headbutting him, kneeing him, all kinds of crazy wild shit. He ain't ready for that. He ain't beating them dudes, bro. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, all right, cool. All right, let me jump in. Let me jump in. That fight is very significant because you've Pravin just fought for the world title and elimination with Sakio Bika, and he puts himself right in position to get a shot at the belt. Now I think he'll beat Sakio Bika, and then I'll tell you the reason why. If he displays the same boxing ability, he'll give Sakio Bika a whole heap of trouble. Chasing him around, that's how you beat Sakio Bika, make him chase you. Yay, day. But look, he got off the canvas and came back and fucking blooded the guy's nose. Shows that he's got power, right? I'm not trying to say he's the best at 160. He looked tiny. That fucking Pervin's big, but he got to fight. The only thing is, yeah, I don't see him beating James DeGale because that's who he's got to face to get the belt. Because when James DeGale gets shot at Sakio Bika, there's a chance that James DeGale's gonna beat him, and I don't see Jaden Love beating someone like Jaden Love beating James DeGale. I don't see that. I just don't see that. But you know what I mean. But his body's too big now. He's moved up the weights, man. Like I know he's moved up the weights. So I guess that's the way he's gonna be at 168. But he looks small though. I ain't gonna lie to you. He looks small. But he looks like he's got some sort of power though. He was hurting him, but he's not like explosive. He's got a little something, and he mixing with some of them other guys. I think they're too big and strong for him, but he can mix it. But I don't know how long he can keep it up though, because like we saw, Rosado did hurt him, even though he was unfocused because of his brother's death. But that's an interesting shit, man.
DeGale, I think that's a good fight. I'll give him a chance.
Yeah, James DeGale beat him, man. Like all them, I think most of them guys, they're super middleweights, man. They're gonna stretch him out, bro. Because Pervin, you can see how slow Pervin was, slow but strong, man. You lucky them not with the 15 round fights, yeah. Some of them guys are not lucky it's 15 rounds. Lucky we do 12 rounds these days, man, because they would have got stretched. But anyways, what else we got to cover? And then you guys want to bring up any things what was bothering you about tonight? The punt, the gloves.
No, it was a great. I enjoyed the boxing tonight, man. I enjoyed it.
Man, I only won one fight, you know. I betted like 3 people. I only won one fight, you know. I nearly got it, you know, with Marcus Maidana, but shit, I got JD on Love, man. I gotta go and get £12, man. That's what I gotta go get.
I was 4-0. At least you're getting something.
At least I got something, man. Anyway, but it was a good card. It was a right card. Was it worth it though? Was that worth the card though? We talking about it.
I wouldn't have paid for that. No.
You wouldn't have paid for that. We're glad you streamed it, right?
Yeah. You're damn right.
Yeah. You know, hey, Beat 78 is saying it's a robbery, you know.
No, he said it's a draw. He didn't say it's a robbery.
On his thing, he says it's a robbery.
Is it?
Yeah.
He said it's a draw.
On his video, he said
on my video, he said it's a draw. So I don't see how. If he said it's a robbery, if it's a draw, it could be a robbery.
I can play it. Shit, let me play. I can find it and play it.
No, I believe you.
He said Malcolm Maidana versus. Nah, he's got robbery with a question mark actually. Draw. He's got a question mark actually. He does. He's actually got a question mark actually. He said Adrian Broner's is still a clown. Shit.
Wow.
Hey, they got the live.
Hates Adrian Broner anyway.
Hey, they got the live press conference right now. You know, the live press conference is on right now.
There's an audition for him.
Where's that?
Huh?
Send me that link.
Well, the live press conference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it. Everyone can see it as well.
But Errol, respect for that link though, yeah? Save for you, man, yeah?
Yeah. The live press conference right.
Bless for that.
Hey, you know, the live press conference. There you are, Beats on the right hand side. The live press conference right now. I must look. 1 second, guys.
I'm gone, you man, yeah? Later.
You got yeah?
Sean, that video is the full fight.
The full fight?
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright. Stop that.